Pep, you must be desperately disappointed after that.
Congratulations, Monaco, for the qualification for the quarterfinals. In that level, we have to play more than 45 minutes, and just we play 45 minutes, and we create a lot of chances there, but we miss 45 minutes, and we thought we spoke a lot of times and these days, so to try to be our strength is to be aggressive without the ball, and the first half we were a little bit slow in everything, and that's why we concede against good teams in Europe. It was so complicated. But in the second half we were there, we create chances, we missed a lot, and at the end when set pieces action, he broke our tempo, our rhythm, our enthusiasm in the right moment. But that competition is so demanding. It's so demanding. Hopefully we are going to learn, everybody, we're going to learn to next season to come back here and make the same performance we did it in Etihad and in Manchester in the second 45 minutes.
Hi Pep. Is the key to improving next season improving your defence? Because
no, it's not about defence.
Okay, so
always complain the goalkeeper's defence. No, today was not. Why the second half was a problem with defence? No. Problem is the first half we were not there. So our strength when the opponent has the ball, go aggressive to pick it up, and we didn't. In the right moment we didn't. When we have done all the season, but at that moment we didn't. So that's why we are out. So that is the reason why. So we play 45 minutes. You have to play more than that. But it's not about the defense and the goalkeeper. Because the second half, when we let them think, the second balls, we won the second balls. How many chances they create? Absolutely nothing. The same team. Of course, you cannot expect 90 minutes like the second half, but the gap between the first and second was too big. And always in that situation, what is my feeling now, that it will help us a lot in the future. We will learn on that, hopefully.
First half, you have some difficulties. Would you like to change some points tactically if you made some mistakes? You think you made some?
Yeah, all the managers, when we don't win, we make mistakes, and the other manager wins is the better one. So it's simple to do. So the difference between the first and the second half is the second half we try to play and go to win the game. That's all. What I spoke those days and everybody, and because I did it all my career in that way. I was sometimes in semi-finals and I lose to right the semi-final shooting 32 times a goal, and I was out. But today was not the point. So you can lose, but the first half we were not there. That is the problem. So we talk about go to with personality, to push up, to don't let them think, and they could pass the ball, because we forgot to do what normally we do. And of course it's my mistake, because I was not able to convince them to do that. Always we were able to do that, even in difficult situations, but today I was not able to convince them to do. I convinced them in the second half, but it was too late.
Pep, can you explain, when you prepare your team like you do, as diligently as you do, can you explain how your players can then go out and produce a performance in the first half that lacks so much sort of urgency, so much fight, so much quality? Is it just something that it's not about tactics and team selection? They just weren't there for you at all tonight in that first half?
Now the gap between the first and the second is there, so it's. You asked me why in the first half we play, or the gap between the first half and the second half is like this. It's the same question to me. It's the same one. But I try to convince them from after Middlesbrough game and all the meetings we had these 2 or 3 days, said, guys, go there and try to attack and try to go to score goals. We did it in the second half. We did it a lot of games. Even when we lose a game, always we were there. And today we was not able. Maybe because we have to live more experience than that. More experience to be consequent. Okay, it doesn't matter if we win or lose, but at least to be what we are. That is when I said many times. We have to finish the game being what we are, or what we have done from the beginning until today. And we did it in the second half, but in the first half we we were on the table.
Pep, you were brought in to make the difference in the